Welcome, my liege.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Stronghold 2. This is a game by Firefly Studios, and I believe it was made in 2005, don't quote me on that. But it's quite a good game, and I did have a lot of crashing issues on Command & Conquer. Hopefully, with this being a lot of a newer game, I won't have the same problems. Hopefully, anyway. So basically, I've toyed with playing this on a Let's Play. It's going to be my second Let's Play by the time it's out there. I've just done not quite a bit. I've done like the first 3 chapters or so, and then realised that my settings for Bandicam, I had P for pausing on the game, is also P for pausing the recording. So I'm having to do it all again. So anyway, we'll get into it. I tied into it because obviously tired of the idea of doing it. The Path of Peace, that was the first thing I wondered whether I should do that. That's basically like a tutorial, but hopefully I'm going to tell you how to do stuff on the war one. And obviously I'm thinking there's not going to be a lot of gentler game modes focusing mainly on castle life. So there's not really going to be any action like fighting or anything. Whereas the Path of War, you would assume, with the word war there, that there's going to be some action in terms of fighting, and the sight of a trebuchet and other stuff, catapult, whatever you expect there's going to be some fighting and hopefully be a bit more action, making it a little bit more enjoyable and a little bit more, I can't say it, make it basically it's going to be a more enjoyable Let's Play. So we're going to choose it. Campaign. As you can see, we've done a load of chapters. I mean, I got to, I think, there the second time round. This was just to test it, see whether it could be seen as a decent Let's Play. But anyway, we're going to start with chapter 1. Start again. Search for the king. Make your little video. That's where I am.
Bring him down! Idiot!
You idiot! What a good boss. You fail and you die.
The king? No. Barclay does not hold him.
Maybe the rumours are true. William, what if he really has fled?
Hasten. We must reach the boat.
Right. So, fight through the guards and reach the boat. Your lord dies. Then it's game over. That's like the skull. Dead. Sir William. You are... well, I'll show you now. Click here to reveal this hint. Arrive for the wooden gatehouse near the beach and dispatch the guards. Direct Sir William and Matthew is you, the 2 horsemen, to a position near the boat. So, objective just basically tells you that. That's your tips, and that's a tutorial. You don't really need a tutorial. So, to the game. So, these are 2 guys.
Ride for that gatehouse. They'll try to cut us off.
Excuse me. Sorry, a little sneeze there. So to select both of them, you can drag a box around them, or you can select them individually. Right. Basic controls for the map. You can use the mouse wheel to zoom in and zoom out and then zoom in, as I just did there. If you press spacebar, there's a bird's eye view, ideal for placing certain structures. Now, I used to think that the water was pretty cool when this first came out. I thought it was quite a good effect to say so long ago. So zoom out again, and there's the enemy's units. Can't get to because that bridge got destroyed. If you remember, I don't even know where it is. So it's over here. I don't even know where the catapult or whatever it was went. Anyway, so we've got those 2 guys. We haven't really affected the mission because these guys over here would have beaten us anyway. So we're just going to head that way anyway. So yeah, that's how you turn. Like I say, zooming in and out. And if you want to turn the actual screen, you push the mouse wheel in, move right and left. Because the ways that I'm showing now. So we'll just keep it like that for the time being. These guys are going to charge henceforth and into battle. Because no one else is going to come for some reason. Send a very weak force. Very weak force. Spearmen to us. Spearmen are like the second weakest
These are
thing on the
spies!
game.
They shall not pass! They'll charge!
He just looks like he was pulling some sort of face, like he might have been squeezing out, turning himself a new hole. End of mission.
What now?
Now, Master Steel, we travel inland up the river to a long-forgotten castle. Some monks have need of your aid.
Lemonade?
So it is true.
Big bald head.
They search for their king.
Victory! First command.
Shortly, you will be meeting your first employee, Tom Simpkins, the scribe. May he
Really?
serve you well.
I can't follow
Now,
him.
I must bid you farewell, Matthew. I ride on today to find support for our cause.
Sir William often spoke of our cause. In truth, with the king dead or fled abroad, I know not the purpose of our fight. 3 weeks ago I was Sir William's page, and yet now there are so few left that the royal champion can trust that I find myself here, in command of my own estate.
Don't be so ungrateful, you just got a promotion for pretty much no reason. Just, you know, enjoy it. So rebuild the ruined bridge is the first part of this mission. Hints and tips. Both wood needed, and stone needed to repair the bridge. Anyone who's watched the first one, I think played the first Stronghold, I believe that's how they say those when you need them. Place saw pits close to trees will increase the speed of wood production. Pretty straightforward if you ask me. To produce stone, build a quarry on the white rocks to the northeast of the keep. Place an ox tether to transport the stone to the stockpile. Make sure you have enough peasants available to mine all your industries. Build more hovels, which can be said as, well, I sometimes call them houses, so if I keep saying that instead, I apologise. If you run short. That was like in a brackets part there, and then if you run short at the end. So anyway, any more? No. So, to the game!
You need to place a stockpile, my
And this is where I went wrong. It's paused, obviously, and to unpause it you have to press P. So obviously it messed everything up. And I placed a load of other stuff, and by the time I paused it again, well, you know what I'm going to say. So, first we're going to place a stockpile, and what you can do is you can rotate the buildings using the mouse wheel. Now, for some reason it's not zooming in and out, but if I press space to do the bird's eye view, it will zoom out and in while rotating. And if I do that again, it'll do it now and rotate at the same time. For some reason it doesn't do it straight away, but anyway, it's paused, so we're not losing any time there. So we'll spin it around. This is a bridge that needs to be repaired, by the way, using stone and wood. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to place it about there.
Cite your granary, sire.
I'll cite your granary, sire. I'm going to place it over
People
here,
are coming to the castle.
and I'm going to pause it. And thankfully, that shouldn't cut the video, because that was a real pain, and I didn't realise until about till the 4th chapter, which is obviously a load of gash. So, place that there. We've got a double one. I always like to have two. I don't know why, unless obviously I'm struggling for space. I like to have two. So, otherwise it says your stockpile is full, my lord. However, so first things first, we're gonna get some wood production underway, because that's all we can do really for the time being. Let's get 6 of these. You automatically get 8 out of this. The bigger buildings you start off with, the more they hold, but you can build hovels. I will be placing them up here somewhere. That's what I did before.
Our granary stocks are growing,
80
sire.
food. We don't actually have any means to build any food production buildings as of yet, so we'll just crack on, shall we? So basically, there's some monks that will appear. Yeah, just
Well,
teleport
if
to
it is
them.
not young Matthew Steele, I do believe you have grown since we last met. The brothers and I need help, Matthew. The bridge leading to our monastery has collapsed, as you can see. Provide us with the wood and stone we need to repair the bridge, and we shall give you a flock of sheep in payment.
I'm not so sure that is actually a fair trade, because you can't eat sheep, unfortunately. You can't kill them for food and have lamb chops. Anyway, yeah, they're trying to rebuild this bridge so then some monks can come out of here, some warrior monks can come across here, and run down here, off screen. Which then we end up with some sheep, which is for the next part of the mission. Now, if you click on the stockpile, like we already are, with the mouse that's squashing underneath the brick, a bad end for him. This is all the things that these particular, I suppose they are buildings, they actually hold. So you've got wheat, flour, hops, I believe, barrels of beer or ale, what you would call it, candlesticks, grapes for wine, I think, cloth, wool, pitch, iron, stone, wood. So, we've actually got the wood underway. Basically, we're getting quite a bit in, and what happens is one of these guys chop down a tree falls over, ends up into like a little pile there, and then eventually what will happen is they'll take one at a time, saw it up, take it back to the stockpile, and then move on to the next. Eventually, when the logs run out, move on to the next tree. So, my timer's going off. So next time I'll explain about
You
the.
do well, Master Steel. But
No.
please hurry. The brothers are late for an important mission. There is a holy relic they must recover.
Cheers for that. Yeah, I'll explain next time about the stone. So I'm going to save it there. And as you can see, the LPs. I can't believe I got that far. So this is going to be LP1 new. So I'm not sure how to delete old saves. Yeah, LP1 new. Save.
Game saved.
So hopefully you'll join me next time, and I'll be explaining about stone and trying to progress through this level. So until then, I'll see you then. Bye bye.